Hello everyone. Welcome to a new Minecraft series. So this is 1.20.1. And my original idea was I was going to take my Let's Play world and just add stuff like journey map and JEI and stuff. Because I was like, those update pretty, quickly. So maybe, when an update comes out to Minecraft, version 120.2, for example, I could just wait a day or two, and then have that available. But I kind of got looking at stuff and went, I don't really know what I would consider a truly, vanilla mod, honestly. Aside from adding journey map and JEI, I really wasn't too sure what else would still fit into the label of vanilla mod, right? So I ended up deciding to expand a little bit more on my idea. Biomes aplenty, and standard things like that got added in. And now I've got a series. I just tried to hit tab for some reason. I don't even know what I was trying to do by hitting tab. So that's hilarious. But yeah, I decided, you know what? Why don't I go in and I'll just set things up as normal. Yeah, I'll just make a vanilla plus style mod, and that's what I decided to do. So we have sorry, I didn't. Normally, when I do a mod pack, I would go in and do a whole bunch of stuff to ensure that everything is exactly like how I want it. But I thought this one, I would just kind of jump into it and make the modifications as we go along. And so I didn't really set anything, I didn't go into the configs and set much of anything. So this is an interesting, I don't have one probe. I didn't even think about one probe. I don't even know what these are. There's some kind of vine that I can't seem to collect, so but yeah, I don't have Wayla, one probe, whichever mod people would normally use. I use one probe the most, so there's that. So, annoyingly enough, there's no toast control either. Which I don't know if that's even available. That's something I'll have to look at. What I'll do is I'll do that in between episodes. I'll look at what is and is not available and go from there. Let's see. We have plank. Let me make pickaxe. Of course, I've got silent gear because yes, please. I don't know. I just like the Tinker style like stuff, and I can definitely see where, you know, some people might just be like, well, but I don't know. I always like the mods that give you the ability to, you know, add new stuff. So, also, I've always liked the idea of like items that just kind of drop flat, and I was upset when the mod that I usually use for it like wasn't updating anymore. And then I discovered that there's a mod called Item Physic that does it, and I love it. It's one of my favorite things. So I'm super happy that Item Physic exists. I love the idea of just, you know, breaking stuff and it just drops flat on the ground like this. You can definitely like easily miss things because of that, because they don't float, but that's fine. So, I guess, I'm never very good at starting Minecraft. I'm all, like, I never know what to do, what and when. So, I guess I'll come down here and grab some stone. And that is probably one of the best things that I can do right now. Get myself stone pickaxe, axe, sword, all that at this point. Definitely would not hurt to do. So let me throw this in. We'll get ourselves a pickaxe head. Throw our pickaxe in here and get that swapped out. Whoops. Do the same here for the axe. So that now we have the axe. And that will be better for sure. Let's see. So now we've got ancient and flexible. Increase XP dropped by blocks and mobs. Gear occasionally takes less damage. So that's good. Actually, before I do anything, I mean, I guess I have a knife and a spear, which are not particularly great. Let me get a shovel real quick while I'm here. I mean, I guess it's better than nothing. What goes into... Is it just that? A stick and a thing. Okay. Stone spear. So we'll start off with the spear. Just to start off with. I was going somewhere with that, and I have no idea where. So, get some coal so that we can get some torches. Because, unlike some YouTubers that I watch, I actually light up my world. I think I complain about that in just about every series I do. Just like the amount of times I'm watching YouTubers and they just have this aversion to the idea of like mining coal for some reason. You know? And it's just like, why? Like, they complain about mob spawning, they complain about, you know, it being dark, but then they just legitimately refuse to mine coal. I'm just like, how can you complain? You know? Torches are like one of the most basic aspects of Minecraft. You know? I did some I recorded an episode of Vanilla Minecraft where the purpose was that I was going to do editing and see how different I could make it. And about, you know, well, I don't want to say 30 minutes in, but after having reduced the video, having reduced a bunch of the video down to about 30 minutes, which was really more like about 50 minutes converted down, but after reducing, you know, after reducing about 50 minutes worth of video down to half an hour, I was like, I cannot stand listening to myself sit here and say, like, and you know, anymore. It was so bad. I'm just like, this is, I did not realize that I cannot talk at all. And I would like to fix that if I could. I'd like to change that aspect. I don't know how to do that exactly, other than simply being more conscious about my words. But I mean, I think that's what I would have to do. Would just be that I'd have to just be more conscious about the words I'm saying. So every time I feel like saying, you know, try to like stop myself from saying it. There was some iron in that diorite, which is neat. Now, unfortunately, a lot of the really big mods haven't updated to 120 yet. And I suspect that that has to do with 120 not being... 120 Forge not having a, like, official release yet. The way that Forge works, if people aren't aware and usually just play mod packs and don't make them, is, boom, that Forge will basically update like regularly, like every single day, sometimes multiple times in a day, with updates for the current version of Forge. Oh my gosh. Creepers! Holy crap! So many creepers. Did I pick up? I did pick up the Inferium. Okay. I was gonna say, did that creeper explode the Inferium? But it doesn't look like it. It looks like I picked it up before he got it. So. Also, I don't know if... because I just realized I always have mob griefing off, right? Slightly annoying, as I've discovered, because villagers breeding counts as mob griefing, which is really interesting. I'm not really sure why, but that's how that works. So you have to turn mob griefing off in order to do villager breeding. Vanilla style villager breeding, I should say. Alright. We are almost dead. Do I even have anything in the way of food? Naturally, I do not. That's always fun. I'm kind of bad about that. Not gonna lie. Kind of bad about, you know, getting food. Before I go out adventuring too much. I guess it's just because I always play with keep inventory on, so death isn't too painful. And I'm sure there's something to be said about the fact that I play with keep inventory, and so that has dulled my senses or something to, like, death or whatever. I don't know. I'm sure somebody could make, you know, say something about that. You know, come up with some phrase or whatever. But it is what it is. I think I'm going to grab this iron here, and then we will call it good. Here it is. Because there was a little bit more iron and a little bit of coal as well. So I want to grab those. You'll notice that there is a slightly different form of combat because I downloaded the Better Combat mod. I had been using it in SC colonies a little bit here and there, and I kind of liked it, so I thought maybe give it a try in like a full-on mod pack, something I had completed, quote unquote. That said, I will probably upload this mod pack to CurseForge if anybody wants to play along. There's no quests or anything of that nature. It's just vanilla. It's just a kind of vanilla plus, and that's probably what I'm gonna call it. That's the name that I have currently going for, is just vanilla plus. I'm sure there are mod packs called Vanilla Plus, so I'll probably have to call it like Serenecraft Vanilla Plus or something like that. I have been using the Serenecraft name for like my mods, right? Yeah, I need to make... Ooh, I need flint for that. I need to make repair kits. I need to make a repair kit since I just broke my freaking pickaxe. Well, I have an apple. So let's go ahead and nom that real quick. And then go with that. I'm trying to find... I don't know if getting out of this area is safer than staying down here, or if it would be best to stay down here until night falls. So, also I've never used the FTB Ultimine before. So, it's kind of interesting. There's a lot of leaf that is just there. Like refusing to decay here. I am not sure I like that. I do have a mod that adds a sort of fast leaf decay. Apparently fast leaf decay isn't like a standalone mod right now, which is slightly annoying. Because I like my fast leaf decay. Apparently you cannot break grass with an axe. It keeps not letting me do that. Keep swinging as if I am in combat when I swing my axe. So, something for me to keep in mind. Probably something from the better combat. So, I do kind of like it. It's real interesting the way that it works. Because you can do like combos and stuff like that. And it does like more damage. It is starting to become daytime, so it looks like staying in this hole was a good idea. Because I really didn't have anything try to kill me while I was here in this hole. But now I can get out. And hopefully I can figure out where to get my hands on some flint. Obviously, flint does come from gravel, and I'm sure somebody was thinking that, like, well, you just gotta get gravel. But I don't know where to get gravel at current, is what I'm trying to say. By the whole, like, hopefully I can figure out somewhere to get the thing, you know? To get flint. I don't know where some gravel is. I'm a little upset that Britannia has not updated yet. I would have figured that would be one of the earlier like mods to update, but apparently not. Upset's not the right word, just sad, I guess, would be the better term. I'm sad that Britannia has not updated yet, because Britannia is one of my favorite mods, and I would love to have added it into this pack, but unfortunately they have not yet updated. So alright. Trying to think. There is gravel underground. That might be what I have to consider. Because I was thinking of looking for water and getting gravel out of that. But I'm not seeing... Like, this is a bayou, apparently. I was going to say a scrubland. But then it, like, changed. So, can I eat this? I cannot. Trying to find some level of food. There's plenty of mud. Which is what I was trying to say. Was that this bayou here seems to have a lot of mud. Not a lot of gravel. I don't know why I'm, like, picking up these flowers at all. They're not the most helpful flowers. Also, I do realize I could just upgrade to, like, an iron pick with how much iron we have. We've got 23 raw iron. So I could just upgrade to an iron pick instead of trying to find gravel to repair. But I'm going to need that at some point, so finding a, getting a repair kit is going to be a little important. So I have so much crap in my inventory right now, it's ridiculous. What to do? I feel like I've not had this much trouble finding gravel before. So, this is slightly annoying. Like I said, normally I would check the water, but this bayou here appears to have mud and not gravel. So I think I might have to just go back underground and try to find some gravel that way. So there's always the, like, I could just replace the pickaxe head with another stone pickaxe head, and that would get me another, it would get me stone for now. So might have to consider that. Whoa! I don't know what that was. Skeleton creeper? Fun. Skeleton creeper is always the best. Okay, well. Just trying to think of what would be the best option here. That's all. Where is my... Did I not pick up my crafting table? I don't think I picked up my crafting table. I don't see it in my inventory. So that's unfortunate. Boop, and then boop. Stone pickaxe head. And replace. And that one's broken, so I'll just throw it out. Let's see. Also, I suppose I could have switched back to the wood. I mean, at this point I couldn't because I tossed it. But I could have initially, is what I'm saying. I'm not going to get down there just by going straight down. Even if I wanted to. Ah! Welp. Oh, hey! I totally forgot that there was a bonus chest. Oops. That's slightly annoying. Not gonna lie. Yep, totally forgot there was a bonus chest. So, that's nice. Um, I'm just trying to think of what I should do. Oh, I wasn't too far away, it looks like. Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought I had, like, wandered. But I guess I hadn't. So that's neat. Another mod that is not updated is Ars Nouveau. And I'm a little sad about that as well. Just because I like Ars Nouveau. But it has not updated either. So again, I'm assuming that why most of those haven't updated is just that they're waiting for like the official Forge update. So where it's not just one of the experimental, versions. So, did I ever finish explaining that? I don't remember. I know I started mentioning that, like, that Forge releases, like, experimental versions. And they update regularly and release experimental versions. But it takes them a while to release what they would call an official, like, version. So basically there's always a latest version, but then it takes a while before they do what they call a recommended version. And usually the big mods will wait until there's a recommended released. And then once that gets released, then they'll turn around and update their mods. Whoa. Also, I just noticed when I pull out the spear, my offhand goes away. So that's interesting. That's probably because the spear, like, I'm guessing the spear counts as like a two-handed weapon, maybe? Is the general idea. There we go. There's the flint I needed. Alright. So now I can make that repair kit. I like that I have the Ultimine, as it's called, and yet I'm just not even using it most of the time. Part of it is that it does cost food to use, so best to not go too ham on it in early game. Otherwise, I might end up draining my hunger and getting kind of screwed over by that. So, now I just have to remember where in all of this was the way up, which is what I tend to get lost with. Trying to remember how I got down here and how to get back up. Oh yeah, the mud block. Now it is nighttime. So definitely want to light this area up. Hopefully help prevent some mobbage from spawning too much. Yeah, I definitely need to get myself some kind of like a sword. Since I can't put down torches with my spear active. So, I also don't need this death point. Okay, let's see. So, I want to make a crude repair kit, which is, I need the iron ingots and I need the template boards. And so if I'm going to do template boards, or if I'm going to do the iron ingot, I'm going to need the furnace. And then I can do a little bit of that. Oh, actually, that's just straight up enough for all that. Okay, I'll just do that then. And one iron ingot. And then I can get the template board. I need a stick? Really? I don't have a stick? How do I not have a stick? Oh my gosh. Freaking one stick. I just needed a freaking stick. Crude repair kit. There we go. Alright. So, since I'm using stone tools at the moment, I shall fill my repair kit with stone. And then I can repair my tools. I am used to a slightly higher repair efficiency because I usually give myself... I usually set up my... words. I usually set the repair kit efficiency higher in my mod packs. So that's a little unfortunate that I didn't think to do that. But it is what it is. It might not hurt to run back to my bonus chest, since it had some food in it. I'm also just trying to think of, like, what else I should do here. I'm trying to decide what I should do in the way of a home. Like, should I build here? Or should I not build here? I kind of want to utilize more of the 1.20 features. And I feel like just sitting here is not going to benefit us in that regard, because we're not going to get to some of the 1.20 features by being here. But also, I don't really want to, like, leave too much stuff behind, you know? Overlays. Let's see, light overlay. It is F7. Okay, just standard F7. Like always. Light overlay! That's a lot of blue. which, oddly enough, a lot of the light overlay mods haven't really updated to incorporate the new light spawning, which is at 0 instead of 7. So a lot of this blue is actually... It's supposed to signify where mobs can spawn, but that's not really where they spawn anymore. I think you can usually go into the config and change it. But again, I didn't really sit down and do that. In fact, I didn't do that at all. I loaded the mod pack and immediately made world. So it's something I might have to consider doing. Going in and changing a few config settings. There we go. I think that for now, it might be best to mark where the bonus chest is with like a waypoint, since I do have some stuff in there. But for the most part, I think it might be best to just consider whatever's in here as stuff that I'm probably not going to end up, like, keeping. So... Hi! That's one reason I haven't put my blueprints in here, because I don't want to toss them in here and then not have them. The tool rod blueprint would be fine to lose, because you don't really need it at all. So... let's see. Compass. Nature's compass. I don't think we have any redstone. So, I was gonna make a nature... I was thinking about the idea of nature's compass. Maybe we could find a cherry blossom biome via using that. But we don't have redstone. Bonus chest. Unfortunately, there doesn't look like there's a particularly large amount of things to see around us. But now that I've marked where the bonus chest is, I think we will head a bit towards the north. One thing I probably should do is, since I'm not making this area a home, I should probably knock out some of the pigs and cows for some food. Which I say, now not finding any of such things. So, I have a tendency to avoid killing the animals. Just because I know that at some point I'm going to want to make a farm. And the last thing I want to do is clear out all the animals for food now, and then end up being like, oh no, I can't find any pigs or cows or, you know, and It's another one of those, like, I've seen so many, like, YouTubers do that, where they kill all the animals immediately. And then they set up a base, like, right there where they, killed all the animals. And then they're like, oh my gosh, I had to walk 500 blocks to find such and such. It's like, well, yes, because you killed all of them. You did zero amount of, like, pre-planning, you know? And was it worth it? Was it worth it in the end? So... let me go ahead and do that. Also, I'm realizing I didn't add the apple skin mod, which is one of the things I always add. So I'm going to need to do that. That's the one that tells you, like, your saturation and how much hunger certain types of food will give you, things like that. And I don't have that at all. So, something for me to add. Also, I guess I could toss these wheat seeds just because at the moment I don't need them. What do I need to make a backpack? An initial backpack. 4 string and 4 leather. I have no string and I have 5 leather. Good. I must have dropped the string back at the bonus chest. I don't think I would have had 4 anyway, but... and yeah, I can't get string from wool. Sometimes that's an option. So I was just going to be like, well, I can get string from wool, so I'll just kill a couple of sheep here. But I can't get string from wool, so there's no point. Yeah, that's a little annoying. I don't mind it so much. It's just, I'm not used to that. Ooh! A village. Well, you know what? I think we just found our first home in that case. I think I will come over to this acacia village and we'll steal one of these villagers' homes and claim it as our own. What are you trading for? Nothing of importance. I do have easy villagers, so that is nice. Once again, my inventory is full of garbage. Well, I'll leave that stuff for now. Neither of you even have professions. I will set my respawn point at least. I will probably add something like Corail tombstones, whatever it's called. For anybody who... because I don't have any gravestone mods right now. But I'll probably... when I decide to release this and make it available, I'll probably add one. These are really small houses. Like, holy crap, these are small houses. I can't even make a freaking... Ooh, parchment fragment. I can't even make a freaking... Oh, an ender pearl, an eye of ender, an iron ingot, and a chain to make magnetism with the parchment fragment. That's interesting. Very interesting. How do I make the book of... Ooh, that's expensive. I mean, it's not terribly expensive, but it's not cheap. So... Also, really, dude? Grass? Like... I can't really make any of these houses mine. Because they're all teeny freaking tiny houses. So... maybe... we just build our own little house. For now. You know, we'll be the little... We'll be the girl off in the little corner of the village here. So... I'll put that down there. Because this'll be where I am going to set up the house. I suppose I didn't keep any of the willow saplings. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. So, going back and getting those from the bonus chest might not hurt to do. I don't really like these. They're like, I don't, if anybody's familiar with me in particular, I'm not a big fan of green. I think it is a really nasty looking color. This is like sickly green. It looks really bad is what I'm saying. Frick. I can't just make chests that way. That's fine. Alright. That gives us a basic, like, beginning house. You know? So, I can at least mark that our first base is here in an acacia village. I'm sure somebody's like, what about the roof? And I'll get that in just a moment. I'm just gonna dump my inventory basically for now. And then I'll grab the stake out. I will grab the oak logs. I should keep my repair kit on me. Sticks, coal. Yeah, I think that'll do. Alrighty. So yeah, as far as the roof of our structure, can I do... Is there a gravel into flint recipe by chance? There's not. Okay. First off, I need a door. Otherwise, mobs will just be able to get in here, and that would be no bueno, as I like to say. Conveniently, put my house right next to a torch, so that's nice. Shouldn't be too dark around here in that case. Just gonna do a couple more torches just to be sure. I'll have to fix the light overlay at some point so that it's actually displaying properly where there is and is not mobs. Let's make us a wooden hoe. Because I want to turn this. I guess I didn't need to do this per se, because there's all that other, like the villages farmland, but it is what it is. So, you're not supposed to be here. Suppose there are plenty of places that they can spawn. You people need to learn Minecraft mechanics. Like, this is your world. How do I know how mobs spawn better than you? Like, seriously. I wonder if I should make an isekai Minecraft story. I mean, I'm sure everybody's done that at this point, right? I ended up in Minecraft. That just seems like a genre that everybody would want to do. Just because it makes perfect sense to do it. Melon seeds. See, I'm really wishing I had one probe right now. I think this is all wheat, which is a little disappointing. Pretty sure this is all just wheat. I was hoping for, like, carrots or potatoes. I think all of it is wheat. That reach, though. I didn't realize I had reach with the spear. That's cool. But yeah, I can't seem to find any carrot or potato amongst any of the farms here, which is a little disappointing. At least amongst those farms. Maybe over here? I think this is all wheat. Hi! What? Give me that string. Also, aren't you supposed to pathfind the villagers first? Or is that a mechanic that they've changed? I swear I remember that zombies were designed so that they, like, if there were villagers within a certain radius, they would always pathfind to them first. But maybe that's something that has changed. Circle strafe or not. Frick. Let go ahead and advance today. And also, this does seem like a good breaking point, because we is at an hour, and I'm not really sure what the best way to go about doing editing with this is, so I might just leave it as is for now. So, but that said, let me put down some sugar cane. I think we made a good first bout here. In fact, I can get... That was great. I almost wish I could have kept that. Did I implement... Yeah, better third person. Heck yeah. I love this. This is so cool. Whoops. I probably want like a thumbnail, right? So that's probably the best way to do it. So look, I found a village in the first episode, kind of thing. So yeah, I think this is where I'm going to break at. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, feel free to subscribe. There is a playlist for other episodes when they come out. Obviously, this is the first episode, but maybe you're watching in the future, and so there's more episodes right now. I don't know. Only you do. So, but yeah, feel free to subscribe. There should be a link to both Patreon and Discord down below, so you can check that out. Coal for emeralds is not necessarily a bad deal. I'll think about it. I can always I can always cycle his trades later, so if I decide I don't want that deal. So I think that's about all I've got to say, though. So I guess with that, the rainbow birch sapling. Really don't have anything I want. Like, honestly. But yeah, I'll get some kind of a roof on here at some point, I'm sure. Might not be now. Might be later. I was gonna do, like, stairs. But I think for now I'll just do this. Do you like my, like, vomit green dirt house? There we go. That doesn't look terrible at all. Alright. See you all next time.